What is a rival? Can it be a friend or a foe? Or K? Maple? Zegerberg? Thang? Rest. Chrono. Fleet. Loxodon. Clary. Forsberg. So tell me, what is a rival? It's a chance to prove yourself.
All right, everybody, and welcome to the first night of this Rivals of Aether 2 Kickstart League as part of Super Salem Fighters. I'm Jazz Hands, joined today by Jaxus. Say hello, Jaxus.
Yep, that's me. I'll also actually put it on the right scene there.
This is our first night of the Kickstart League. We have tonight Black Bulls playing against Rock Tufa, and they are going to be playing in our Kickstart League format, 3v3 crew battles. And yeah, I guess we should explain the format.
You want to take it away, or you want me to?
I've done it a lot of times. So in this match, the three people you see on the left are going to be playing against the three people on the right. Every match is going to happen. So it's going to be 9 matches total. Every game you take is best of 3. You get 1 point. So even if you can't win the whole set, you can still score that 1 point for your team. Team with the most points wins. And at this stage in the league, you can tie. And we're going to get started. Before we started, Cole and Dre will be playing the first match. Cole banned Ethereum Forest, Dre banned Hodojo and Merchant Port, and we're playing on Godai Delta. So here we go. Yeah, they're good to go.
I think we're good to go.
Okay, that was weird.
All right, I'm going to talk about the servers. That is one nice thing about Rivals 2, but also can occasionally go wrong. Is the server-based part.
Yeah, that said, we played with some pretty iffy connections, and it felt really great on my end.
Yeah,
Cole doing a great job.
All right.
Yeah, I literally played against somebody on an airplane.
Oh my gosh, I haven't
good job
seen
keeping
this,
Dre out.
soccer ball
Dre
scheme
used...
yet.
Oh! So, Crag is completely armored while in that rolling stance, but can be knocked back, which is what Cole was able to take advantage of to keep Dre out and get the KO.
Gotcha, okay.
Make it rock.
I guess also,
Cole
for
doing a good job.
reference for everyone,
Get through.
yeah, so for reference for everyone, we have quite a wide disparity of skill ranges across this, both on the player and the commentator side. I know a decent amount about platform fighters, very little about rival side as we go in the league as well.
And I don't know much about... Ooh! Unfortunate drop by Dre. Oh, managed to get back up. Didn't think you could at that range.
Yeah. I believe, though, that we are starting out with two of the... Or sorry, I guess Ray is sort of the mid-ranger on his team, and I believe Cole is the upper, or I might be wrong on that.
I believe so. I believe that's correct. Great use there by Dre of the aerial down special, which does spike for Crag when you do it in the air. On the ground, it creates those 3 spikes, but in the air, it does spike. Has the pillar still, because Crag was able to touch the ground. Dre gets the hit, trying to clear some space. Good pickup with the down tilt.
Yeah, nice
Cole.
confirm for sure. Anytime you can combo into a forward smash is good for sure.
Gets the poison stacks on Dre. Means Dre's kinda has to get in now. Playing around. Cole keeping Dre out. Goes for the parry. Not able to punish it though.
Well, here, while we're in the early part, I assume that there are plenty of newer players tuning in as well. Can you just go over what Rana and Crag do? If you're coming from Smash,
okay,
for example, probably these two are some weird ones.
Yeah, so let's start with Crag. Crag is the character that Sakurai wishes he could have made for Steve. He's so much cooler than Steve. Steve can build just around the outside. Crag is a big, heavy hitter who can create a pillar as the recovery. Ooh, and there's the KO. Cole takes game 1.
Yep.
There it is. Got a little worried for a second there. So Crag can use this rock as a neutral special and throw it at you. Breaking the rock lets you shoot the shrapnel forward. That's pretty much Crag's basic plan. I mean, he's a big, heavy rock guy who makes a pillar. The big weakness there is that the pillar is very easy to predict if you're trying to come in on recovery. As we head into stage selection, Cole has banned Air Armada and
Harbor, right?
Hyperborean Harbor, yeah. Which, I don't know, those are the 2 coolest stages in the game, but sure, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that during the latter, just about everyone... Oh, okay.
I'm told game audio is slightly loud.
Yep. Turn that down a little.
So we'll see what Dre picks here.
Alright, let me know if that's better. Also, if anyone in chat can let me know if there's any audio issues or whatever, I'll adjust it. Yeah, anyways, what I was going to say is the people in the ladders seem to disagree.
Yeah, it's fair, but like, I don't know, I tend to like the jank stages in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
like
this early stage in the
selection
Kickstart
stuff.
League, Dre is picking Rockwall, which, you know, Crag would.
True.
And
Post
here
the
we
gif
go.
of the rock
Honestly,
too. All right, they're really
interesting pick. Rano's very high. I explained a little bit about Crag. Rano's just your hyper-mobile, runs around, tries to put these poison stacks on their opponent. Those poison stacks don't do damage over time, but every time you press a button, you take some damage. But also Rano has that tongue move. If Rano hits you with that, you're in the bubble, and yeah, the amount of time depends on how many stacks of poison you have. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that was a
Crazy damage
combo.
difference this early in the game.
I guess it makes sense
There's
if you got
the
the
hit.
combo character with high mobility up against the giant hurt box.
Yeah, honestly, Rockwall's a pretty good pick just because of the size. There's that poison, that tongue grab, plus the 4 stacks of poison. You can stack 50 damage with that. There's an achievement for doing it. There's the hit, the down strong, moves up, gets the forward air to be able to recover and touch the stage. So there is a pillar available. Ooh.
Ping pong
Nice
back
thing
and
about
forth
Crag.
between the walls.
Yeah, nice thing about Crag of being able to create that stage pillar is it can potentially extend your life a lot more because you can bounce off of it. You can, you're a big, heavy character.
All right, well,
Goal to the
Dre
corner.
kinda makes this
What a
last stand
hit.
here. It does get the kill there. Good forward smash read. But is it going to be
Cole
enough?
goes in. Doing a really good job of keeping resistance, hitting at the tip of the attacks. Yeah, Rano also can put out this bubble of down special, and if you knock your opponent into the bubble, they're also stuck in the bubble. Rano can also be knocked into the bubble, though, just like that. You can hit your opponent into it. But Rano himself can also go into it, which means it can save you from dying.
I've seen it get used a couple times in a way where the Rano probably doesn't want to get put in the bubble, but having the ability to sort of outplay with the opponent's tools like that is also cool.
Yeah, in general, you don't want to be put into the bubble as Rano. There's the KO
okay.
off the back air. What a guard. And with that, Cole takes the first set 2-0.
Okay, well, so up till now, it's just been a normal best of 3, but as we were mentioning earlier, it is a little bit different for the format here. They have played their best of 3 there, and we're going to be moving on to, I believe, next up we have Aloe versus Mika Mystic. So all 3 players on the left will fight all 3 players on the right. Each game they take gives them a point, and at the end it's just total points. Okay, let me go ahead and grab the lobby code. Just a second. Yeah, this is it's really cool that there's, the server-based networking and stuff, so that if one person's having an issue, the other person, I don't know, their connection to the server is fine. It does make specifically what we're doing here a little bit of a nightmare, though. Trying to actually hop in and out between all the lobbies.
That's not even necessarily an issue with servers or
True.
anything. Okay, so
Oh. Failed to find lobby. with
that's
code.
so much.
Did it work for you?
That's not so much an issue with no. That's not even so much an issue with server-based rollback so much as just the way the lobbies work. It's very much a first draft of it.
Yeah, they did say that they're working on it, so
Yeah.
I'm glad it will be
I know we
fixed.
joke about small indie team doing this, but yeah, it is. Okay, we have a new code. Don't say it into the stream.
Important. Okay. Oh, and thank you very much, people in chat. We have run several of these KSLs before. This is the... I have it right here. This is number 7, if you count the Skullgirls one, which is sort of a different thing. But... yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's all turned out.
Oh, okay. They went into the lobby early.
Gotcha.
The actual lobby.
Yep.
It's very much a first draft. You get the sense that they were trying to figure this out. So up next, we've got Mika Mystic versus...
Callow.
Hallow.
I am constantly being corrected on whether it's Callow or Kalo, and I can never remember because I keep getting... I think I swap back and forth. So, apologies, Callow/Kalo. Please let me know if you
Yes,
hear
if
this.
anybody in the chat knows how that is, that'd be great.
Also true. Do you know who either of these two players... yeah, these players play character-wise?
I do not. Not off the top of my head. I mean, I should, but I don't.
I remember hearing Mika and Rosbrack talk about it a lot when they were playing their ladder sets, but I don't remember.
Mika says they play anyone.
Yeah, that checks
We might
out.
need to try again.
Okay. Yeah, we are doing our best to get Callow connected. Alright, we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, if you do want to help support the players specifically... okay, we're swapping lobbies, so let me turn this off again real quick. Sorry, everyone.
If you do want to support the players, there's a Matcherino, and you can go do some free Matcherino things, and that goes into the prize pool.
Yep, there's the exclamation point Matcherino command up in the top right on the screen if you're seeing it. It is... so, basically the way it works is you go over there, and you can just, like, donate money. It just goes directly to the prize pool for this event. Which, I mean, it's a new player event. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. That's not really what it's here for, but it's nice to have a prize at the end. The other thing you can do besides just directly donating, though, is basically there's some things off to the side where it's like, oh, go subscribe to this person on YouTube or follow them on Twitch or whatever. And if you click those, it adds a couple cents to the prize pool. You'll see when we swap back to the match focus thing that there's like 50 cents in there so far from me before this, I believe.
Here's the secret. You can unsubscribe after they give us money.
You didn't hear that from us, though.
Okay, so we should be getting started. It seems to be showing a lockout, the lock thing.
Okay. So
we're gonna try something else real quick.
Yep. Thank you for bearing with us, everyone. This is... oh, wait. You know, I don't think we've ever had to actually use this in an event where we had it ready in time before, but...
oh, do we have a screen?
We do have the technical difficulty screen.
Nice.
I am realizing now that it's still using the music from last time, though. So I hope everyone enjoys French Bread music. It is pretty good, to be fair.
It always is good. To the question, can I gamble my stream points away? That requires setting it up and requires somebody monitoring it. So no, not yet. Thought about it before. Also, like investing points in a league where it's very much quite often one strong player against one not as strong player.
But imagine the payout if you bet on the low player and they make the upset.
True though, but I've thought it would be good to do team versus team. You can bet on the whole thing for the finals bracket.
That could be cool. Yes, Chari, the technical difficulty screen also has technical difficulties. Oh. So, the timing of this has been, we'll say interesting, this league starting. I think that we will actually make it through before we run into all of the holidays. Hey, I believe that is 4 people in the lobby.
It's just a question of whether we can click. Okay, we're good. We're queuing up. We're good. All right, we're doing it for real now.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you for bearing with us. It's, you know, I thought Under Night and Birth would be the cursed lobbies, but
yeah, no, somehow
other small indie game team has this problem.
Also, Colwan, no. You're thinking about that for the wrong KSL. No channel points to give a stock handicap or stage ban in this one. We saved that for the Mario Party Kickstart League.
I'm so excited when we announce that. Don't tell anybody. We're doing it soon.
Definitely real.
You know, they do have competitive rules in the newest game. We need to remind them.
Looks like we got Mika locking in Clarin.
All right, we're good to go.
Or
Where are we at?
Frogs, huh?
Yeah, Frog seems to be popular.
Okay. Well,
Here we
this
go.
time I can take over a little bit on the character select stuff. I'm not an expert in Rivals 2 by any means, but Clarin, if you are familiar with Marth, you get the basic idea. She has tippers on her sword, they're sweet spots, but unlike Marth, where they have a little extra hit stop and change things around, they have a lot of extra hit stop in this game.
So the way I would explain Clarin to a Smash player, ooh, good tongue grab there. The way I would explain Clarin is imagine if Marth's tippers applied Bayonetta Witch Time.
Yeah, well, not lasting quite as long, but yeah, it's like super hit stop, it gives you crazy combo opportunities.
And now imagine if the tipper was most of the sword. Ooh, good side special, calls out Burger's short hop to get up to ledge.
Yeah, that side B, it's weird. It looks like a Fox or Falco side B, sort of, but there's only a hitbox at the start, and it is surprisingly strong.
Earth stock down for both players. Even damage. A little bit of mid-screen action. Hops over, gets the hit.
Okay, I thought that she got the roll read there, but second guessed it.
Ooh, that jab combo. 4 stocks of poison and the bubble. Good damage out of that.
Yeah, the Rano's version of the Yoshi Pung sort of thing is really interesting. Also, shoutouts to Rivals 2 for basically taking out all of the you have to mash and destroy your hand stuff.
Right?
It's just a set time. You can adjust the drift,
there is no matching and there's a commitment to no mashing. Rivals 2 does introduce grabbing, which Rivals 1 did not have. But the way it works is when you grab your opponent, you press one of 2 buttons, and we'll probably talk about that when it starts coming up a little more. You press one of 2 buttons to do one of 2 different pummels, and if your opponent presses the same one as you, they get out of the grab.
Makes an interesting
It's
little
the
bit
swinging
of it.
clap.
I did find out that it also removes the re-grab thing, so you can do chain grabs. You just have to win the 50-50 every time, and then also
Yeah, and I believe it's only to the normal pummel specifically. Gets the 4 stocks of poison in. Mika gets the hit using the bubble. Ooh, doesn't quite get the distance.
Yeah, and I think
Well,
Ben
what
just
Rano-
barely missed the wall jump there at the end.
Yeah, what Rano can do is put out the bubble and then use the tongue to swing on, to grab to it, and cancel that grab with a jump to get some crazy forward momentum, because otherwise Rano's really fast on the ground, really slow in the air.
Gotcha.
With that tongue pull, it's really fast. But you gotta get the distance right, it's tricky.
Right. I do also want to point out that Rivals 2 has the cool both on last stock stage animation change. And wow, what a catch with that forward smash.
What a catch. And there it is. Kahlo takes the first game.
Alright, so I guess since we're covering the basics, if you're new to platform fighters, what happens now is that since Kahlo won, they pick 2 stages from the list that they are banning. No one can pick them. Well, I guess specifically, Mika cannot pick them, but Mika can pick from any of the other stages on the legal stage list, which I think is all of them. I know there's some double specific ones, but I don't know if those are even selectable at the moment. Yep, so it's 2 bans for Rivals 2, purely just because that's the number in the title. But then... they're figuring it out all over in the chat. It does lead
Kalo,
to a
yeah,
little
we'll
bit
be
of
doing
extra
it here.
downtime for everyone here, but hey, that gives us a little bit more percentage of the time where it's not making lightsaber noises for Disney to sue. You're right, gentlemen.
They're not quite lightsaber noises.
Legally distinct lightsaber noises.
So Kalo in the chat has banned Hyperborean Harbor. I feel like we're gonna see that a lot right now.
they're
Opting
opting
for
out of
no
the second
second
ban.
ban. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, technically they can do that. It is, like, there is no strategic advantage to only banning one stage, but do what you want. Alright.
And we're going to Tempest Pete.
And somehow we're getting another Rano Crag. Oh, is it? Oh.
I'm confused.
Alright, try again. Oh, maybe they
let's
picked the
hope
wrong
we're-
stage. I don't know what's happening. Alright, here we go.
We're on Merchant Port. I'll be honest, I
Wait.
feel like this is a better stage for Mika than the other one. There's the rock.
Sure, okay, so for a second... Yeah, sorry, for a second I thought that this was the harbor, but no, it is the blue harbor that got me.
Yes, it's not Hyperborean Harbor, it's Merchant Port. Chases Mika Mystic all the way down to the blast zone, but doesn't quite get the last hit needed to get the KO. There's 4 stacks of poison on. There's the tongue. Big damage incoming and potentially a setup for a KO. Mika manages to get out though. Ooh, they're charging up the strong attack. Didn't quite fully charge it, because when Rano fully charges it, due to Rivals 2, you get a projectile coming out.
I don't know how actually good it is, but I've definitely died to it several times, so you know.
It's very funny when it hits. Gets the throw for a quick toss.
Mika's just... Alright, here's something, but Mika's having such a hard time just catching that they're, like, flying around. Obviously, that's not what you'd expect from a matchup like this, but...
Oh, absolutely. So, in Rivals 1, what I have played, there's the KO with a quick forward strong attack. This is probably the matchup I've played the most, because I've just played it with my brother-in-law, and he's a Crag player, and I play Rano, so...
Gotcha.
There's the back throw, trying to keep Kalo out. I don't have the right names on my
that
side.
bubble? Alright.
Gets the ledge grab, opts to quickly get up and go for the side special. Trying to use those spikes to get a quick hit to try to follow up. One of Crag's stronger KO moves is forward air, and those spikes can very easily set you up for it. Back throw into the bubble, tried to go for the up air.
Yeah, I like that they tried. That's sort of what we were talking about last game, or I guess last set, where both players can use the bubble, but one of them probably is more familiar with it.
Yeah, the other problem is if Rano puts you into the bubble, you are in there for as long as poison stacks you have. Whereas if you're putting Rano in the bubble, odds are good unless you manage to get poison on Rano by like parrying a projectile or something. They're not in the bubble for very long. Mika Mystic now on last stock, trying to get the KO off the top.
This is Crag,
rock.
though. I assume that there is some explosive things that they can pull off.
Yeah, it's just look. It's in Rivals. You kind of have to finish off your opponent. There's not as much. Oh, you got a stray hit and that got the KO.
Gotcha.
Ooh, catches the down follow up off of the up special for the KO.
Yeah, that didn't look like it was gonna kill, but I mean, maybe they weren't ready either. Maybe it's a bad DI. Or maybe that just kills. I don't know. I'm really bad at telling they will and won't in this game. Oh, manages to make the neutral be whiff, but not quite.
That is
fast
one of my
enough to
favorite
capitalize.
weird quirks about this matchup. Crag is armored during the side special roll, but he can still be grabbed out of it with the Rano.
Yeah, I was
tumble.
gonna say that doesn't help against the like quarter screen command grab.
He needs it. There's the spikes, blocks the projectiles coming from Kalo. Goes under the rock, low profiles it. We love rock here.
Right.
Goes
Oh,
for the
yeah,
special
special
get up
lead
attack,
jumps
and
as
there's
well.
the KO. Over the bubble, too.
Well, Kalo putting their team at a pretty comfortable lead. I do want to point out that the teams did get announced just last Thursday, so these teams probably haven't had a whole lot of time to practice and work together, which that is the point of the league, is make sure everyone has time to play, and has a group to learn and improve with. You know, that's pretty important for learning a game. Alright, let me this off real quick. And we're back.
And we're good. That was smooth.
So the whole point of these leagues is to give players like a chance to develop over time, have a team that either they, if they're more experienced, can help out, or that they can get coaching from, and, you know, people to root for, and to root for you. Because learning a new game, especially a new 1v1 competitive game, whatever that might be, can be very difficult. So having a team behind you can definitely go a long ways. Are we in the...
We've emphasized...
Oh boy.
We've emphasized in the past with these leagues, and especially with this league, we started emphasizing it a little more. Yes, there's a winning team at the end of it, but ultimately that's not the goal of the KSL. It's... Okay, yeah. That the goal of the KSL is not necessarily to crown a winner or find out who the best is. The goal of the KSL is to have fun and learn as a group.
Also, real quick, Jazz Hands, are you loaded into the lobby? Because we're just
I'm looking at the lobby right now. I mean, not the lobby, but I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, the list of 4 people. Okay, you are just a ... on my end.
I see that. I am on my end too.
Oh, that's like extra weird.
I'm told that the dot still works.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, the whole point of these is to kickstart a group of players for the league, so that everyone's like playing at the same time, learning together, all that sort of stuff. And especially here during the latter part, winning and losing is data. Think of it as like, you know, you go to your locals, and then at the end there's the finals, which is sort of the championship. That is where people will start getting eliminated. Well, teams will start getting eliminated, and there's more stakes on the line. But for this, just see what you can do. You know who your opponent is going to be for the next week, so you can study up against their characters, all that sort of stuff. But... Wait, well, that's a different type of first. It put you in the lobby.
Oh yeah, no, you're here too.
Removed one of the players.
We'll just exit, we'll try it again.
Amateur.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't explain the league structure yet, but the way it works right now, there's only 5 teams in this Kickstart league. In the past, we've done as many as 8.
Well,
we've done 8 before. 8 teams.
Yeah,
7.
I think our the highest number we've done is 11.
What?
That was...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a reason we cap it now.
We aim for 8 teams, and it would require like a very unique group that is especially enthused about the game to get any more than that. There's so many people. We aim for 8. This one's only 5. It's going to be a little bit more abbreviated, which thank goodness. Given the release timing, coming out right before the holidays. There's another game, City of the Wolves, that's a potential KSL coming up. But the way this league will work is every team will play every other team in round robin, and that will determine seeding for, okay, everybody's in it this time.
Okay, cool.
That will determine seeding for the bracket phase of the KSL. And that's when teams will play each other in a single elimination match. A single elimination bracket, I should say.
Yep. And
that
the match
is a
format
little
will
bit
be
different.
Slightly different once we get there, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
Yeah, it'll probably be best of 5, and there's no ties anymore. And we'll get to that, but there's elimination warning, which I have all sorts of notes that I can actually do it for.
Also, we will have a new character in this, unless Chari really surprises me. So far, we've seen a lot of Rano, and 1 Clarin, and like 3 games of Crag, but I believe we're going to have... I guess maybe I shouldn't say until they have their initial characters locked. But
yeah, Chari historically,
one of them, unless there has been a very recent switch.
Historically, an Orcane player. Okay, like Cole has won the coin flip, so Chari will ban a stage.
Oh, I do want to re-emphasize that while we have seen a couple players win and lose, we will see every player 3 times tonight.
Yes.
So Mika and Dre are still in. They still have 2 more matches each. This is Chari's first match, of course, but as you can see, I guess the match scoreboard isn't up yet, but this is going to be Chari versus Cole. So this is Cole's second match. And I believe up next, after this, we will see the debut of Atomic Turnip.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a funny quirk. Okay, so Cole is banning. Cole will ban Merchant Port. Chari will now ban 2 stages. Rano versus Orcane. I feel like... Okay, Chari has banned Etherean Forest and Hodojo. Which... why one would ban a stage, we're still kind of figuring that out, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But those are interesting stages because Ethereum Forest just has the one platform and Hodojo is all of the platforms.
So what does that leave? I don't remember what the starters
That
are.
would leave Jules Vale and Godai Delta.
Okay.
Which, Jules Vale, I like it. I just think it's a nice atmosphere. It's really cool. But can we get Aether variants of stages back? Because that one's Aether variant was pretty funny. All right, we're good to go. Godai Delta is going to be what Cole's picking.
All right, well, I said we'd get at least 1 new character.
And here's Orcane. Let's talk about Orcane. So
I'll leave this to
anything the characters can do in this game is going to like blow your mind as a Smash player. Be like, that's so unfair. You'll notice Chari quickly put down that puddle. That puddle can do a few things. The first, as you just saw, it explodes out into a bunch of bubbles, and those bubbles are all individual hitboxes. But the really crazy thing, also, that's F smash. But also the other big thing it does is your up special just teleports you to the bubble. No matter where you are, you just go to it. So it's your recovery. The third thing it can do is...
He can do his special pummel when he grabs you and also teleport to it if he decides that that's in a better spot.
And that brings us to the third thing the puddle does. While you're standing on the puddle, some of your moves are empowered, which includes forward throw. Anytime it has a water spout, that's what gets empowered.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that last time.
Yeah, you'll see the spout comes out a lot longer, and it hits pretty hard. Now, Chari's been practicing. I've seen Chari do a few times here. Good hit with the double hit. We've seen Chari do things where you slide through the puddle and carry your momentum. Ooh, gets up to the platform. There's the hit. With no puddle on the stage, though, Orcane is a little vulnerable. Does not have great recovery without a puddle on stage.
Does he go anywhere at all without the puddle to teleport to? Is it even usable?
I think it drops a puddle at your feet if you try to do it.
Gotcha.
Ooh, there's the hit.
Get tried to catch the ledge cancel there, but Cole either choosing to land on the platform or just barely missing the ledge cancel. Either way.
Doing a good job of spacing Cole out. Gets the hit with the puddle empowered. See how much longer that spout is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it hits harder, too.
Alright.
Tried to put a puddle behind Cole in that setup, but stopped it with the get-up attack.
I cannot believe that neither of those attacks hit.
There's the hit. Carries Chari up into the air. Tries to get the KO. Kicks Chari back to center stage. Able to stop the tongue with the puddle.
Throw into, yep, tech chase is good. The edge guard, probably teleport back to the puddle. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
That is
The
what makes
kicker
Orcane's
is-
recovery so strong when it is. The situation
Yes.
is strong.
Ooh, there's the down strong for the KO. Chari now on last stock. The kicker is Orcane is very vulnerable when you come out of the puddle. It is a strong hitbox that will launch pretty far. But after it comes out, you're pretty vulnerable just like
I
that.
think
Chari
that was
coming
a
out of the
true
puddle.
punish, if that says anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cole's ready for that. So if you're watching the puddle, you can punish Orcane pretty well. Gets into the bubble.
Orcane has such a crazy number of air stalls too. Oh my
And
god!
there it
full
is.
Charge on that too.
Catches
Very
Chari on the platform. Cole takes game 1.
Okay. Well, this is definitely looking pretty good for Black Bulls. I do want
Yeah,
to...
what's the score? I can't see it.
It is currently 5-0. I do want to re-emphasize, though, that Cole, you can see roughly, it's not super set for each of the teams, but you'll see here on the overlay, strongest to weakest, again, on average. It didn't work out like that for everyone, for all the teams.
Just quick note before we get into that discussion. Aetherian, Air Armada and Hyperborean Harbor were banned. Chari chose Fire Capital. Shocker. Those were stages.
But, yeah, so, statistically, you would expect Black Bulls to be in the lead currently. It's just one of the quirks of the match format. It all evens out at the end. Everyone fights everyone. So, if you are a Rock fan, don't give up hope just yet.
We're all fans of Rock, but these Rocks specifically. Yeah, the players are roughly spread into high tier, mid tier, and low tier, and that's not necessarily like where we think they'll be by the end. It's just an assessment of their skill at the beginning of the KSL based on our ladder fights.
Also, balanced across the rest of the people who entered specifically.
Right. Our
man.
high tiers might not be like high level competitive players. Right. The forward air is a killer move for Rano. Doing a good job keeping Rano in the air. Like I said, Rano, not a terribly fast character in the air, so if you can air juggle Rano and keep him from touching the ground, ooh, there's the punish.
Sure, yeah,
you can get me in a good
position.
position.
For sure. I guess that's almost like Marth from Melee, where he's like real fast on the ground, but
not so much in the air.
I don't know how well Orcane's normals are at juggling specifically, though. Like, how good they are for it.
There's a few good options for keeping your opponent up, namely the up special, or up strong, sorry. Juggling Orcane. They're doing a great job of just sticking to Chari, not letting Chari get the room to set up, not letting Chari just do bubble shenanigans. There's the hit, gets the 2 poison stacks, capitalizing.
I would describe Cole's play in both of these sets so far as smothering. They're doing a very, very good job of just not letting the opponent breathe and converting really well when they hit them. What do you do against someone who outspeeds you and outdamages you?
Yeah, and on this stage in particular, it's one of the bigger stages in the game. Orcane can be very difficult to deal with. Able to put down puddles and use bubbles to just do shenanigans and play around. That said, no bubble on the stage. Ooh, gets in with the edge special.
That is
throws down a puddle. The big stage can also make it very difficult to edge guard both Orcane and Orcane's puddle. Chari gets in, trades hits, still has the puddle, but Cole ready.
Cole just so aware that there was no option other than to teleport to it.
Yeah, very quickly moved to the puddle, got the punish. There it is. Puddles and bubbles and ugh.
Yeah, that was real impressive, like, awareness from Cole there.
Amateur.
Okay, may take us into the next one. Up next, we are going to have Mika Mystic against the debut of Atomic Turnip. And we've seen 2 characters from Mika so far, the Clarin and the Crag. So we'll see if we see a repeat of one of them or someone new. Yeah, no, that puddle punish is crazy.
Yeah, just great awareness of you're not getting back to the stage without the puddle. Like I said, it's very punishable if you're looking for it.
Yep. Does Orcane get their side B back when they're hit without touching the ground?
I believe so.
Okay.
But somebody in the chat can tell me if I'm wrong. I believe that's the general rule of the game, though.
Okay, we'll see if it works. We're in the ... section again. Which... Huh? It kicked the lobby owner. Okay, they're back.
No, we're good.
There we go. How is that even possible? Okay. Also, just as a reminder, if there's any, like, tech issues with the stream, or if it's dropping frames or anything like that, please let me know in chat. We'll get it figured out. This is the first one, so there may be some issues for us to iron out before tomorrow and the following weeks. Also, if you're tuning in and you're not sure quite what this is a relatively long term. It's like roughly 2 months. new player league. We're going to have one match tonight, we're going to have one match tomorrow, and then we will continue to have one match every Monday and one match every Tuesday for the next 5 weeks before we go into finals. So if you're looking for the Rivals 2 action, or you want to just like follow along with how these players learn and improve and all that, hey, stay tuned. We're here every week, Monday and Tuesday. Also, what this channel is normally used for is we do also run weeklies every Saturday, just about, here in Salem, Oregon. So if you're bored on Saturday, feel free to tune in.
Or come out to locals. We're in Salem, Oregon. This is Super Salem Fighters. We play fighting games, platform fighters, and Mario Party.
Hey, we have yet to finish a Mario Party bracket.
You know what?
We have ran 2.
We'll try it sometime.
Yeah, that was
someday.
That was back in
someday
year, like,
you will go on a trip, and that's when we're doing it because you can't stop us.
Well, those were back in year like 2 and 3. And considering we hit 10 in April, you know, I'm sure it's fine. We could try again at this point. What could go wrong? Oh, we're getting
all right. We've
for
got
a mirror.
Mika Mystic and Atomic Turnip both playing Force Burn. Oh man, you want to get into weird characters to explain?
Oh, wait,
Force
that's
Burn.
so funny. Mika's saying that she tried to pick the skin that Turnip was using and it wouldn't let her, and they couldn't figure out why. So technically,
You can get a little bit of information off
yeah.
that. Or you switch to an alternate skin that's not one of the default palettes. They can't figure it out.
True. Pay to win.
You know what? It occurs to be in ranked that will let you play the same skins.
Really? Does it at least put like
Yeah.
the team outlines around you or anything?
It recolors one slightly.
Okay, sure. Does it do the like light or dark thing like in Smash?
Yeah, I think it happened to me only once. All right, and we are off. Turnip versus Mika Mystic. We all know how much I love commentating the mirror match.
This is gonna be very confusing. Not only are they both the same character, they're both the same character who turns invisible and makes clones of themselves.
Yeah, so Force Burn is a character who can create clones. It's best described, if I can summarize the character in one word, deception. Force Burn can create clones of himself and also create the smoke. You become invisible while in the smoke, but you can also absorb your smoke to empower your specials. Turnip gets an early KO against Mika Mystic.
Also, I do want to specify for anyone, these are not Ice Cloud clones. These are purely, like, distraction, and you can't tell which one is the real one clones. They do
Man.
You're not going to get wobbled.
No, here's the thing. You're only mostly right.
Oh, they can still attack, it's just computer control?
No, like there's a... So the way it works is you can absorb that smoke, you can breathe it in. Right there. See how that's Mika Mystic. Oh man, this is going to be confusing. Is now a different color. They've absorbed enough smoke, and that empowers your next special, potentially including your clone. And the clone will then start actually attacking. And there it is. There's the smoke. Turnip not quite able to make it, and gives Mika Mystic an opportunity to absorb enough smoke to get empowered on the next special.
Okay, I was about to ask, but it came up, whether you could lose the smoke by getting hit, but it looks like you have to spend it on special.
Yes, it takes a little bit of time to get, but it's really not hard to get.
Sure.
Plus, that ledge special where a clone pops up and throws Force Burn is weird. You can hold the button or press the button or tilt the stick in one of two directions.
Oh, no, it was the real Mika that died there.
Yeah, that was a little confusing. You can tilt the stick in one of two directions to make the other Force Burn be the real one. Ooh, there's the empowered special, that quick little explosion. Very close match as we go into the final stocks. We got the spectators in the background.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice those. I just know it's purple. That's sick.
In Rivals 1, they would eat you. It was so cool.
That's horrifying. Alright, no.
I simply don't believe be below the horizon of the stage.
10% damage difference the whole time. Oh, okay, there we go. That's 10%.
Ooh, there's the back throw. Gets the stage advantage. Uses the ledge hog. Gets the hit.
Oh, couldn't quite
Not
convert
quite enough
that
to
into a
finish.
smash
I
or
thought it was
anything?
happening.
No. Or strong, sorry. Good whip punish. Yeah, that was a great dash dance. It looks like Mika is winning neutral quite a bit and just isn't quite sure how to confirm it into a kill. Really just needs one good hit, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, Turnip at the... Yep, there it is. There's the hit.
Yeah, that was super even for quite a while, but it's pretty clear that Mika was, like, getting the hits. However, those are still very losable if you just catch a stray once.
Yeah, I get the sense that Turnip was really trying to get the smoke and then use the empowered specials a lot more. All right, moving on. We've got game 2. The first one going to Mika Mystic.
Yep, that is now a point on the board for Rock. And while they're getting
All right, we're banning stages, banning Ho Dojo, and FC. I cannot remember what FC is. Fire Capital.
Well, it's because we don't talk about Fight Club.
We do talk about Fire Capital and how we don't want to play on it.
So when it's showing Fire Capital right now, does that mean they are hovering over it?
That they're just hovering it, yeah.
Okay.
So we're on Tempest Peak.
And we are staying with the double fours.
And I'd like to point out, we did just get a Hyperborean Harbor Air Armada. They banned different stages other than those for the first time.
True.
Evens things up. I love how that jab combo advances forward. Ooh, covers the stage in a ton of smoke with that down special. Oh man, their smoke colors are also really similar.
Yeah, it's very different.
This is not ideal.
Doesn't the smoke also change shades when there's like more clouds in one area? Also?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just a pretty standard color.
I don't know which one was the real one there, and I'm not even playing.
They're different shades because they are different for each player. It's going to make it a little confusing. A little bit of color counterplay here. Mika Mystic now Turnip on the offensive with both clones.
Yeah, we're seeing so many more clones. Oh, I guess, yeah, I didn't even think about that, but the ability to set clone while invisible is extra tricky.
And the clones are side special, so which direction you tilt determines which one's the real one. Gets up and over, doesn't want to deal with that smoke, just going to go over it. You don't know where your opponent is. Just clear it out. You can clear out smoke by attacking.
Okay, yeah, just go straight back to the stage. The most direct route can be the best one.
There's the back throw, solid counter. Not the real one.
Yep, I was worried for a split second when the explosion still happened, but...
Whether you got ledge hogged by your own clone.
Oh,
ooh!
That's super
Turnip
unfortunate.
not a little too low.
Yeah, I don't think Atomic meant to run off the stage there and realized too late. But on the upside, at least it was a pretty high percent stock, not like a 0% death or something.
Oh yeah, you were already at a high percent.
That said, Mika is acting on the damage.
There's the ledge guard.
Alright, Commentator's Curse. That one was at like 50.
Yeah, gets the ledge hog. Able to take it. Back throws start things off. Keeps. Ooh, the explosion denies the ledge. Mika Mystic takes it clean at like 20%.
So I think what happened there is Mika does have quite a bit of platform fighter experience, and I think they caught on to where the double jump was being spent. And that's one of those where if you can be like, you are spending your recovery resource, you can really cash out on it if you know. I think that's what we saw there at the end. Still though, that was a really good showing for Atomic.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well played.
And like I
up
mentioned
next
earlier,
we
will see more
have
of them later.
Up next, we'll try to get into this lobby. We've got Chari and
It's gonna be Chari versus Callow.
Chari versus Callow.
Also, I'm just gonna keep swapping back and forth.
Swapping what?
Oh, pronunciations.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're safe. It's probably Kalo. We should ask. I'll ask before the next one.
They have like, to clarify, they have 100% told me before. I am just forgetting.
Well, I wasn't.
So that is, that's on me. But, alright, they played Rano earlier, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. Then, Orcane coming out from Chari, I'm sure. They have claimed the clownfish skin in multiple chats.
It is pronounced Kalo.
Kalo? Okay, thank you.
And we're getting a bug again.
It's happening to both of you.
I only see 3 people in the lobby, so...
Well, on my end, we have Jaxus, Chari, ... and ...
I only see 3, so that's worrying. We are trying to load into it. We'll see what happens.
Also, hopefully, these issues will get better as the league goes on, both from us learning how to handle it better and just as the game is still being actively patched in the the early bug fix kind of ways. So.
We haven't had an actual +1 moment yet, like a full-on crash.
That is correct. We haven't tonight. I have had that happen in one of the Sir, I don't remember if that was release version or the beta.
But like in league matches, that's what we counted during the... Okay, we're going to try a different one.
Yep.
During the last KSL, we started counting how many crashes there were. And I want to say it was high. Whatever number you're thinking, it was higher than I remember. Like, it's higher than that.
Yeah, the last KSL we ran was for Under Night 2, and the game is good. The PC port, especially very early on, was not.
At launch, it was really rough.
Yeah, I believe that the final count was like 50-something or higher. And
I
like
remember whatever you say
it
was higher. I remember it being really high. All right, I see 4 people in the lobby.
All right. So I guess I'll use this to once again
not to
plug
ban.
the Matcherino. Head on over there, click some buttons, puts free money into the prize pool. It is essentially taking money directly out of the advertising budget of some random place and putting it into the prize pool. And true, see, you're right. This has in fact been airplane Wi-Fi tested. Yes,
yeah, once you're in the match, it runs great.
As long as you're not the one on the airplane.
Yeah, we just wanted to see what would happen, so I played against somebody who was in an airplane. Shoutouts to Hold Back to Bark. And for me, it felt like I was offline. For Hold Back to Bark, I was schmooving.
You could say that. Speaking of schmooving, though, Caleb here is just not letting Chari touch the ground.
Right? A lot of up throws, a lot of up tilts.
Okay, there we go.
There's
Finally gets a shield off, gets some offense going.
Yeah, Chari just had to go for the throw with no pummel, and there's the KO off the forward air.
Yeah, even if that hadn't killed outright, they didn't have a puddle, so I think they were just not coming back either way.
Yeah, it wasn't looking good. Merchant Port, if I recall, the blast zones are actually pretty close. There's the whole stat screen that shows what it is. I can look at it because I made a little graphic. Yeah, Merchant Port, they're at 1540, which tighter than some. It's bigger than others. It's about middle of the road, I'd say. Yeah, on the high end, honestly.
A lot of this right now. Oh wow!
Good
okay,
catch on the roll.
Catch the tech there. I thought that they were a little bit early, but worked out more.
Yeah, good catch with 4 stacks of poison, but not able to capitalize on it really.
Okay, Chari's got to find some way to actually. Like, they found their footing a little bit more as the set has gone on. Wait, now it's still in the sweet spot? Wow, okay.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, Smash 4 Sheik up smash. Let me tell you, that was not sweet spotted there. But that makes sense. Still there. Chari, quite the uphill battle here. Oh, I do like going out to try and chase, though. That's really important.
That gets knocked back all the way to the ledge. Halo takes Chari back to top of the stage.
This is such a rough spot though. He's got so much work to do. And Kalo just not letting up at all.
Gets to the ledge. Didn't even have to use the puddle.
Does have the puddle. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Kalo
thought he was going to the puddle. Good stuff from Chari, recognizing which direction that S-Smash was facing.
Oh, and there's the forward smash. It's going to be close. Ledge denied, but Chari gets in anyway.
No puddle on the ground right now, but okay, bounces off so doesn't get up smashed.
Yeah, Chari's going to be looking to put the puddle down. There it is. Oh, gets hit with the tongue.
Yeah, that... I don't know if that was on purpose or just tried to use the movement in a happy accident, but
Good
either
call
way,
out.
Halo catches the F smash. Is that game one?
Halo takes game one brutally.
Yeah, both Ranos here have been putting on really, really good showings. I mean, when you have a character that's that fast and you have your offense down, then yeah, that can be spooky to deal with. Also, it's early enough in the game that offense is almost certainly going to be stronger than the counterplay to it, whatever defensive mechanics and the like. So...
Okay, we have Kalo banning Hyperborean Harbor. Seems like just that ban, not going to use them all. Chari picking Tempest Peak.
Okay.
I don't know if you want a big stage or a small stage against Rano in this matchup. Like,
Because he
Tempest
either smothers you or outmaneuvers you.
yeah, it's tricky. Chari has done really well, at least when I've played against Chari, on really big stages and doing some shenanigans, just running around, playing around puddle, but... Juggles Chari all the way to the edge. Gets the hit with the empowered forward tilt. Forward strong. Gets another one. Goes deep. Knocks the bubble out.
Alright, that was a great edge guard there.
Kalo tried to use the bubble to recover. You put the bubble down, you sling to it with your tongue, and then you just fling yourself back to the stage. But Chari just denied it outright by moving just a little bit.
So
Nice thing is,
unfortunate. Chari tried to ledge
you can
that,
always
and
help
that
her back.
whole death came off of just trying to get back on the stage from it. Still though, great recognition from Halo of what was going on and how to capitalize off of it.
Catching Chari in the get up special too.
Is that forward air, the bubbles?
Yes, and
So
Orcane's
fun.
primary killing power off that move, the bubbles can kind of lock you in place. Barely gets back to the ledge after being spiked, but Kalo chases and gets the KO.
Yeah, calls out the no attack setup with the smash, with a strong, sorry.
With Kalo in the bubble. Ooh, gets out of range. Good slide. I think they call that hydroplaning because all of Orcane's tech has the cutest names.
That makes sense. I was gonna say the fish Tokyo drifted, but glad to know there is an actual term for it.
Tokyo
Can
fish.
you-
Yeah, I think it's
so
called. I think that's what
guilty.
hydroplaning is. Trying to displace the bubble again, but Kalo gets it. Plays down another bubble. Gets the hit.
Straight into the basketball. Oh no! I think Chari thought they had a double jump, but he got clipped out of it.
Yeah, didn't have a chance to recover. Probably got caught off guard, and Kalo was covering the puddle too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Maybe,
a scary place to be in.
Was like, oh, they're covering it. What else can I do? And just, too much mental stack. Didn't have time.
Yeah, that bottom blast zone just kind of sneaks up on you sometimes.
Mm-hmm. But okay, next up, we are moving on to Atomic Turnip versus Dre.
We've got the code.
I will be right back. I need to let my cat out of my room. Okay.
All right, now we're in.
There we go. Yeah, sorry. I normally kick the cats out of here before we stream, but you looked very comfy, so I didn't want to wake her up. Okay, Jazz Hand, you are in the triple dots again, but I think that's been okay enough in the past, at least.
It's mostly worked. Dre wins the coin flip.
Looks like
And
they're
we
just...
are searching.
Hmm?
We are matched. We're going in. Yeah, funny thing how it says searching for a match. You're not actually searching for an opponent. You're searching for a spot on a server. And we're all in. We're good to go.
Okay. Who did we see? Turnip was fourth win, right? Assuming they
Yes,
stay
I
the
think
same.
so.
Okay.
And we are just gonna want to turn off teams.
In theory. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Could
So we should
technically
be
be
seeing.
like, all right, you have an assigned, or like each team pick a color at the start. That'd be
That might not be the worst idea. We'll think about it. We'll run it by the league. On the other hand, the different colors are very cool, but I think the colors just apply. No, they apply to your character.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like they are just figuring out the first stage, and then we'll be going straight into it. The Black Bulls do have a pretty significant lead here, but once again, the win or loss of a particular match matters far, far less than how you end up at the end. There is a very slight points bonus for winning, but
Yeah, it's like 3.
I'd have to double check. It's somewhere between 2 and 4. We've never been outside of those numbers.
Yeah, I think it's a number, and then if you tie, you both get points, but it's like you get fewer as a
Right,
sum.
yeah. Yep, it's 4 points on top of whatever you earn from... So, like, if the match ended right now, it would just be the Black Bulls would have 12 points as far as the ladder goes. But if they tied, then each team would get 2.
All right, so we have... Dre has banned Merchant Port, and Atomic Turnip has banned Hodojo.
Yeah, so we need Turnip to ban 1 more, and then Dre will knock off the last one, and we'll go on in. Oh, also, I guess just as an addendum to what I was saying before, the ladder points, specifically
banned Jules
because
Bale.
we have so few teams and are just doing round robin, exclusively exist for seeding the finals.
Yes, you can get the fewest points in the league portion and still win the league by winning the finals bracket.
Yep, you'll just probably have a harder path to do it.
Yeah, you'll have to go through the number 1 team. All right, and we have a stage. Dre has picked Godai Delta.
No, okay, I was gonna say, I'm sure Dre is playing Crag, but it is Dre, so he might pick someone else just as a joke.
I mean, it's Crag. Crag's the coolest character, let's face it. Gets the first hit on Atomic Turnip, but Atomic Turnip fighting back. Good use of neutral airs. There's the rock. Ooh, uses the spikes to project the rock shards up at an awkward angle. Just gonna keep using up tilt until it hits.
Okay.
Here comes the clones. Breaks the rock so that you can pull a new one out. Turnip did get the hit with the rock there. The shrapnel did get a little bit more.
Is there any way, the shrapnel when the rock breaks, is there any way to like make it do more damage? Or is it always just like, it's a bit of damage, it covers a big area?
It's a bit of damage, but the key thing with the rock shrapnel is that it also pushes your opponent back a bit, so it can be very effective for ledge guarding.
Sure.
I feel like so the pillar, I don't know if I explained that, while you're standing on the pillar, it will flash yellow due to Rival 2. Uses the shrapnel against Dre. Dre gets right back in. It'll flash yellow as soon as you create it. You can't break it until it flashes yellow, but once it does, 1 hit's all it takes. But if you're standing on the pillar, like right now, if you were to break the pillar while Dre was standing on it, you enter special fall, and you just fall to your death. You can wall jump to get out of it, but if you're that far out, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, what are the odds of you getting hit off of it and then getting close enough to a wall?
Yeah, it'd have to be like right next to the stage. I feel like Dre's taking a little more time on the pillar than normal because, ooh, the pillar catches, but I think Dre fast fell a little bit too fast there because you could get a second pillar. You can jump off the pillar and use another pillar provided you touch the stage at some point.
Honestly, there, I think he could have just wall
Oh,
jumped.
catches with the rock. Hits up with the spike. Atomic
So
turnip
it's
gets in.
generally better to have your back to the pillar, right? Because then if you get launched way off stage, you just bounce off it and protect. Or you
Yeah,
get hit
potentially.
through
It can keep you alive. Yes, you can bounce off it. You could tech roll off it. It can just save you. Ooh, and there's the hit. Gets the right turnip there. And I feel like Dre is feeling a little more comfortable standing on pillar for a little bit more time than most matchups, because Force Burn really doesn't have a tool to affect the pillar that far out unless you jump out there.
Sure, he doesn't have like a Rano bubble, like the neutral beam bubble to just like tap it and kill you or anything like that.
Yeah, the Rano spikes probably, the kunai.
The Sheik bubbles, essentially.
Okay, the real one did fall off. I was a little bit confused there.
This is so confusing. I assume what's happening there is that the Forsburn player is also getting confused and thinking they are on stage.
Yeah, only occasionally.
But another one of those things that, as the league goes on,
You'll see it drop a little bit less. The cool thing about the pillar, though, is if Crag's standing on it and you hit the pillar, he enters special fall. But if your opponent is standing on it and you break the pillar, or if you create a new pillar because the first one goes away, your opponent also enters special fall.
So yeah, you can use it as a bait to have your opponent just kind of SD almost.
Yeah, especially if the pillar's out there in the open space beyond the stage. If your opponent lands on it to try to recover and Crag cuts it off while you're on top of it, yeah, bad place to be.
Oh, Mika's over in chat saying that they were having a similar issue in the Fours mirror earlier, where the clone, they were expecting the clone to grab and throw them, and it just wasn't doing that second part.
All right, we are waiting on Dre to ban 2 characters.
Not familiar enough with the character to know either way, but yeah, probably.
I have a solid
I don't know.
20 seconds playing Force Burn being like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, during the beta, I technically played every character once.
Okay, Dre has
Crag.
banned Merchant Port and Tempest Peak.
All right, let's see where we're going. It is, once again, the winner bans 2 stages, and then the loser of the last match picks from any of the remaining ones. So it is Atomic's pick here.
And we are going to Etherean Forest. Interesting choice. I think I agree with it, with what Turnip's going for here, because it's a very small stage, not a ton of platforms, and Crag can definitely outzone Force Burn. Oh, there's the grab, throws over the rock, gets the hit with the shrapnel, just taking out Turnip and the clone.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're invisible, but Crag's moves hit half the stage, then like, does it really matter?
Yeah, you just hit them all. It's the back throw. Ooh, there's the pillar. So the pillar, if it hits you while it's spawning, it will punt you up to the top of the pillar, which can be very crazy when you can get kills off the top.
Oh,
It's
it
only
like
true,
launches
though.
you off of it, not just moves
It
on
launches
top of
you
it.
to the top of the pillar. Ooh, Turnip being kept out by the pillar gets caught behind it with the KO.
But it is also a wall. Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, so it kicks you up. It's only true, like, because you can follow up off it if you catch your opponent in the air with it.
Gotcha.
And a certain amount of damage. It can do some very funny things. You will almost just like that. Like, imagine a little more damage. Yeah.
Good block on
Ooh, gets the counter,
there.
bro.
We're just slightly late on the front edge. Yeah,
Oh,
it has a
good
little
catch
bit
with
less
that rock.
recovery than you'd think, because it like activates before the full animation ends. Yeah, Dre's not really giving Turnip much space to get or place smoke.
Yeah, and doing a good job of clearing it out when it is there. Once again, there's the
Turnip has to
pillar.
spend so much time clearing like the rock and the pillar and stuff.
So Dre tried to do a pillar there, but was launched off of his own pillar, so didn't have a pillar to use. There's the pillar out of the stage. Might be a special tool that'll help us out later. Staying on Turnip, not giving Turnip a chance to breathe, put smoke out. There's the rock. Unfortunately, catches the rock at the rear of the forward air. Oh, there's the spike.
I didn't even know that hit downwards.
Yeah, it's air down special. Brutal.
All
Just
right,
like that,
well.
Dre takes the set, 2-0.
Mm-hmm. Dre, putting more points on the board, and like we mentioned earlier, Rock's kind of crawling their way back into this.
With the rock, no less.
True.
With a score of 8-4. Is there still time for Rock to come back? Rock Tufa?
Let me double check. There are 3 matches left. So
Yeah, there's time.
Yep.
That's 6 points potentially to be earned here. All right.
Okay. Hopefully, Cole is back. They went to feed their cat. I can't say anything because I had to step away and let my cat out of the room, so...
Dang cats.
Okay, cool. Yep, they're here. Need to grab the code from them. And I don't understand. What do you mean, Mika? We are saying the full name of Team Tough Rock.
Yeah, I just wasn't going to acknowledge the thing that said say the full name. That's how we're going to say it the whole night. Rock Tufa.
Okay, there we go. Well, now I'm the one who's the triple dots. Well,
All right.
Surely it will work.
So we're could you go ahead and just ban Mika for language in the chat for like 1 minute? Just a 1 minute ban. Ban that Mika.
Do we have the channel point reward shoot person in chat? I'll say whoever is the lobby host owner. Okay, thank you.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, now I don't think I need to though. Mika was saying earlier that she sees red whenever Rano's on the screen. And I do believe she is about to be fighting.
Yeah, you know what? That feels justified. Alright, we got Mika Mystic versus Cole.
Yeah, the problem here is I don't know who Mika's playing. They have played 2, 3 characters so far? Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Cole will be picking Rano.
Alright, who do you think Mika's gonna play? Or should we not say it because she'll like spite pick around what we say?
Yeah, true. I've got my thought. That would be really cool to see. I'm gonna change it. Yeah, no, I think I know who it is. Just if I'm picking blindly.
Dre, shut up. That one's a deep cut. That was what, back during COVID? I think we are waiting for Cole to actually tag in here in the lobby.
I think I saw a character flash on the screen.
Something tells me that will not be the character that they're playing, though.
It'd be really funny.
It would be really funny, you're right.
Alright, now we're just being messed with, I feel.
Okay, Mika won the coin flip, so they get to ban first. Great, the fridge is not even on camera.
Mika has banned Hodojo. I'll put show us the fridge. No, the fridge is on camera. Your mini fridge?
No, it's not. It's over here.
Oh.
Oh, the camera's working.
I don't know what
It's over here then.
I don't know what that box is on the other side.
That is just a storage cube thing.
Mika will be playing Force Burn, it looks like.
Okay. You are correct, Trey. It does exist. I think,
All right.
Mika's asking to see the stage list. Which is why they locked their stuff in first. But
Yeah, Jules Vale and Ethereal Forest will be the bans by Cole. So Mika gets to pick any of those other ones.
okay.
Except for Hodojo. We're going to Merchant Port.
Two
A lot of
very
platforms.
different types of ninja characters.
Cole a little cautious on the approach, but gets the hit and is now following up. Mika
Yeah, I
gets the
love
hit back.
The jab into dash away to kind of get info on how your opponent, like, what's their first instinct defensively.
Good use of the needles to both get the hit and clear out the smoke at the same time. Mika sticking to Cole. Gets the hit. Ooh, catches the edge of the platform, so sliding down is going to make that a lot harder to punish.
Yep, that was a great ledge cancel. Oh! You can tell... Or actually, wait, no, I'm more confused now. Why does the clone have the bubble?
The poison?
Yeah.
Because the clone got poisoned.
Oh, right, the
Or there was
needle
poison
shot.
at the time. At the time the clone was made.
Gotcha.
Once again, catching the ledge of that platform to make it a lot harder to punish. Mika Mystic approaches. Cole gets the ledge.
Right, this is one of
Little
those where
hesitant to approach.
Mika definitely has the percent lead, but this is a plat fighter, so closing it out is all that matters. Does manage to get it there, but it was looking like Mika was gonna have some trouble finding like a big hit. Is that like F tilt 3 basically that just killed, or do they just have a multi-hit forward strong?
The forward strong? Yeah, no. Force burn forward strong can follow up into a second hit. So the first one pulls your opponent in, the second one's a stab.
Gotcha.
Very close match so far. Gets the grab. Yeah, just like that. You can do different follow-ups like that. That looked like down tilt to me. Again, I don't know force burn super well.
Fair enough. Anyway, yeah,
Mika
we're
doing a
seeing
good
some
job of
combos
keeping
coming out
fresh.
from both of these players.
Yeah, keeping the
This is
pressure
what
on
we've
Cole.
been
There's
seeing
that
Cole do
hit.
to other people though.
Clean KO. A lot of big percent lead. Not as much anymore. That could close things up and get things a lot closer. Gets the ledge hog for the KO. Suddenly we have a close match again.
The Force cannot wall jump out of their up B, I take it.
Yeah, so in Rivals 1, that was kind of the default rule, is if you upbeat and you could wall jump and get a second upbeat. But that was because there was no ledge grabbing. So it led to a very different sort of ledge game.
Yeah. Oh man, that back air also like moved the hurt box to not get hit by the, I assume that's down tilt from right now.
Yeah.
We're just tacking on all this damage, but
There might be it. Dashes in.
yeah, I think
No
that's
double
gonna
jumps.
be the end.
Yeah, already used your double jumps.
Yeah, Cole stealing it back there right at the very end. I'm curious
Yeah,
if that
very-
down throw down smash is real or if it's DI mix-up or what.
We have Cole's bans is going to ban Air Armada and Hyperborean Harbor. So Kahlo can pick any of these other stages.
Or so, Mika can, sorry.
Yes,
Luckily,
Mika.
they are
right.
figuring out stages for the next set in chat at the same time. Oh, I get it.
Change
You
there in
use
the middle
purple
of the
smoke on the purple stage.
It does a pretty good job of
Yeah, no, you
not
can tell
being
for sure.
like totally invisible. And that is one reason I've seen the dev team talk about the fact that you can't do custom colors, like any color. Goes into the smoke, makes the clone, and comes back out. Great color grab. because visibility is harder in 3D. So like they're trying to figure that out first before they make it totally ruined by letting me do Lisa rank characters.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, good catch. The up tilt there. It's in a juggle situation.
Lay down a whole
juggling
bunch
Rano
of
seems
smoke.
real hard.
Tried to charge a strong into the smoke, but gets caught out.
Wow,
Ooh,
that
good
is
back
actually
air.
ever, huh?
There's the down strong.
Yeah, that was a real good use of
back.
movement, just in general, to like fade out options. They paused for a second, made it look like they were gonna go do something.
What a hit! Catches with the forward strong. Gets in with the throw.
Oh yeah, Mika tried real hard to get to the ledge there, just slightly
Yeah,
late.
full manages to recover. Even then, it's kind of tricky because you will get hit if you're not good at invincibility frames by the up special.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good
tries to
weight
go
there.
for the tongue.
Knew that get up
But
attack
hits the
or
stage.
in place would both get caught by it. Wow, smoke comboing into itself over and over.
There's the tongue to recover very quickly.
There's no double jump here. You know?
Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure.
Whatever you say, Rivals 2. I don't know what just happened.
No, the real one made it back.
good
That's
catch,
what
good
happened. Just a little confusing.
Yep. Yeah, I was not aware that another clone had spawned on the uppy, I think is what it was. But
Yeah, it was on the side special. You can use the clone to throw yourself forward. Carrying,
manages to
carrying
keep the double
Mika into
jump,
the
but
blast
that-
zone. There it is. That's a KO for the game.
All right, and Cole closing out a perfect couple sets tonight.
Black Bulls now at 10 over Rock Tufa's 4 as we head into our final.
Second to last, we got
Second to
Dre
last.
versus Halo, and then coming up at the very end is going to be Chari versus Atomic Turnip. All right, y'all know the drill by now. Game's going away for a second.
Well, if you join at this point, you don't need to make it go away.
Oh, if I'm just really slow, then we can make it work.
Yes, because we can't have a fifth person join.
Fair enough.
To answer the question in chat, what were the qualifications for joining the Kickstart League? It was you fill out a form and then you play in a number of matches as part of the ladder nights. And if you were too good, we'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe you should be a coach. And yeah, but I don't think we had anybody that was like, you are so egregiously good at this that it's a problem.
Yeah,
you know,
so
we
is-
do have a good spread of skills.
It is a new player league, but it is not necessarily a brand new player league. In fact, I would say the majority of people in this league at least have some like platform fighter experience, and quite a few people had been playing Rivals 1 a decent amount. But yeah, so it just PNW and signed up on the form, and very importantly, consistently available on Mondays and Tuesdays for several weeks straight.
Yeah, that's the big one.
We do post the signups in the SSF Discord and on the Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that anytime we do one of these Kickstart leagues. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess since they got stage striking handled in advance, we can just go
Yeah,
straight in.
we took care of it during chat. I was watching it.
Oh. I guess I jinxed it.
And Dre taking the second stock, and Dre taking the third stock clean.
Woo, let's go, Dre! I'm taking the point away from
Big
this.
beat four. It was the wrong stage is what happened. We were supposed to go Godai Delta.
Yep, that's what I figured. Well, hey, they picked the stage in advance. They just, not at the right time.
Is that a Dre +1?
A Dre crash.
Yeah, we are looking to do more events that aren't quite as long-term. Still trying to figure out the format, but I've always been a fan of we should have more online type events that are kind of low stakes, other than making it all the way out to Salem, doing the locals. Those are great, but low stakes online events. We're trying to come up with a few formats. We've got a few ideas, but join the Discord. We're doing fun stuff.
Yep.
All right, now we're for real.
Okay,
This
so
is
from
Cole.
sets
Cole
so
versus
far,
Dre?
Kalo has had very, very strong offensive pressure. Both Kalo and Cole have looked very, very strong. Dre, as a player, likes to go for funny stuff. Depending on who you are, you might call them gimmicks, or you might call them... I don't know. If you're someone who doesn't call them gimmicks, you probably have your own funny name for them.
I call them genius.
But it's going to be interesting to see how Dre kind of approaches this, because I assume that Kalo, once he gets the hit, especially against a character as big as Crag, will just take it all the way. So this is going to be about Dre kind of finding ways to slide around in the edges, or just make big callouts.
A lot of Crag's stuff requires a bit of setup. You got to pull the rock out. Ooh, there it is. Kalo, hang on for just a little bit too long. That forward strong will hit you.
Okay, what just happened there was actually really spooky. Dre put the pillar off stage at like 15% in front of a Rano charging Needles.
Yeah, but the thing is, you watch for it to flash yellow. Once it flashes yellow, you can break it. Otherwise, you can't break it yet. But yes, the Needles will break it. So there is a period where you can't break it, and gets the KO, just keeps the Crag off the stage after jumping on the pillar. That's what you gotta do to take out a Crag. So when the pillar flashes yellow, you can actually break it. Otherwise, the Needles will do it. Anything that does like 1 damage will break it.
Yep.
If I recall, and I'm not totally sure about this, it wasn't always that way in Rivals 1, and that was a problem.
Oh, gotcha.
Good punish on the recovery.
Yeah, Dre seemed to have an idea that the edge cancel was coming, but wasn't quite sure where to stand to be safe from like follow-up stuff.
Oh, almost traded. When a character's standing on the pillar, it will drop. Good forward air. There's the rock. Catches Kalo. Goes
What
for
a
another rock.
snipe.
We call that genius, not gimmicks. Yeah, the pillar does stay on long enough for you to jump off. You just have to be very quick about it.
Okay.
If you stay and hesitate, you won't have time. There's the up strong. Not quite enough to get the KO. Tries to pull Kalo up to the blast zone.
Oh, no punish though. Yeah, he was so focused on jumping out of the way of the tongue that he ended up out of position. 121 on Dre now. But if he can get another cheesy kill... I have cheesy's the wrong one. Cheeky is what I was going for.
Yeah, breaks the throw there. Yeah, we've seen Dre get cheeky kills already, just with the pillar being in the right spot at the right time. Kalo goes for the back roll option. Get the call out with the up strong.
Yeah, Dre actually had a pretty decent setup there, because Rano could still roll any direction, but would have had his back to the brick if he went to the right, in the middle, you know, Dre's standing there to cover either. But I guess Dre was not ready for him to actually just roll back and be like, I am going to stand here and down tilt.
Alright, and with that, we go into Kalo on set point here. We're going to wait for no Hyperborean Harbor as the ban. Who could have seen it coming?
Truly, a lot of change in the hated stages by Kalo.
It's a cool stage.
Okay, also I do want to clarify that at this point, it is no longer possible for Rock to win. But
yeah,
every point they take still does matter in the end. So their goal now is just... really, their goal is the same as it ever was. Win the game you're playing. But the goal is, you know, just see how many points you can accumulate on the way out to go into next week.
Waiting on Dre's pick. Rockwall it is.
Imagine that from the Crag.
I mean, it's both thematic and the ability to play at a really big stage where you can throw your rock down, where you can use your pillar in some fun ways.
Oh my god, the movement on
Dre not
Jazz
able
3
to
dodged Dre's grab there.
Carrying Kalo towards the corner, gets caught in the bubble on ledge special, but still had a pillar.
Get the front side back air hit, leading to all this damage. And still a good juggle spot.
Ooh.
Yeah, smart.
I thought that was
choice
gonna be a
by
get
Dre.
up and eat the strong projectile, but no. Get some invincibility off of that get up special. There it is. There's the special though. Got caught on the rock. Tried to back roll to get up, but
Yeah, not really much
can't get off the rock.
there.
Doesn't matter. Gets the big hit. There's the evens it up. Killer out.
Oh no!
Nice
Get a spot
dodge.
dodge there. A lot of grab is
Out.
coming. This gives Kalo even more opportunities to just keep tacking on this damage, not let Dre hit the ground.
Ooh. Kayla was going to be stuck between the rock. Tries to block, but the tongue will go through that.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, good roll. That down smash has been killing huge amounts of time, so.
Does the up strong. Kayla with the hit. Charges the F strong.
Wow, that didn't take time.
Yeah, manages to stay alive. Threw out the pillar. Had to get off it real quick.
Yeah, Dre just rolling away. Get me out of here. Grano keeps throwing smash or strong attacks out.
Yeah, the tricky part about this matchup, one of the tricky parts for Dre, is that if you have a rock in hand, kind of got stuck on the rock pillar by the poison darts.
Yeah.
Potentially a very scary position.
Alright. Big aerial
the rock.
off stage. Snipe with the
There
rock.
it
This doesn't
is.
kill, right? Because the bubble. Oh, that was so close. He was so
Great
close to converting that.
awareness. Great awareness to use the bubble to recover. It's stuck in the bubble, but it'll save Brano. Ooh, there's the up special into the A button. But
Yep.
Dre manages to get a hit, evening things up. Throws out a
ton of
pillar.
poison, but just slam the ground. I guess this is a Hulk smash with the color that Dre is using especially.
Look, Dre has a thing for green characters that roll, okay?
True, true.
Oh, gets the forward air. Dre manages to get back, techs off the stage.
Alright, just double check. The
Looking for
only
opening.
thing you have to do to be able to set a pillar again is touch ground, correct?
Yes, you have to touch the stage. You can't touch your pillar, and I don't believe you can. Oh, puts the wall up, but
Yeah, the follow-up,
Abe.
letting Rano
Kayla
live.
will get through. Using those poison darts to get through. Oh, there's the shrapnel. Ooh,
Oh,
great.
okay, that's
that
not
move is
invincible
invincible
until the attack.
right up until the end.
I was about to say that this is like looking good for Kalo, but definitely one of those where it is still winnable for Dre. But no, Kalo manages to close it out, and we are now heading into our last set.
We've got Atomic Turnip versus Chari.
Yep, that's correct. So let's hop over to that lobby.
Thank you, Chari, for posting it again. My brain
Yep,
can't
gentlemen, you are
comprehend
correct. Rano is a poison dart frog.
There is actually a skin that turns Rano into a poison dart frog, like with the colors and all.
All right, everyone, this is the last match for tonight. Not just this match. In the past, when we've had more teams in the league, we would be doing double headers. But honestly, with the amount of extra time that some of the lobby swapping has had, it's probably a good thing that we're only doing one tonight at the
It's
moment.
not just the lobby swapping, it's the fact that they're just kind of long matches compared to, like, say, Under Night.
Yeah. But we will be back tomorrow. I believe tomorrow it is at 8:30, whereas today we started at 8.
Yes, tomorrow's matches will be between Chaos Theory and Team 2.
Yep. At some point, all of the teams will have names, but the turnaround for this league has been pretty quick. So not too
Yeah, I've
surprising
kind
that
of-
not all of them do this week.
Yeah, in the past we've had teams in the first week that just didn't do both, didn't have names, even both teams didn't have names in the first week, but... Though, Team 2 is a perfectly valid name, if that's really what you want. Chari bans GDAF, so he really wants to ban Godai Delta.
True, true.
And also Ethereum Forest, but...
So
And Hodojo got banned by Atomic Turnip, so that leaves Jules Vale and Merchant Port.
Got Orcane versus Forsburn. Bubbles versus Smoke.
Yeah, one thing I do like about the character design is they're all from these 4 different elements, avatar style, but they all take very different approaches to those elements. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like Clarin is Plasma, immediately going to put down the puddle. Turnip just going for the movement. Yeah, trying to stay out of Chari's range with those bubbles. Chari throwing out another puddle.
You know, with the way that these two have played in their matches so far, I'm actually super excited to see how this comes down, like how this turns out. Both players have strong offense, but not quite to the point of being just like smothering, like Cole was, for example. They both also pick very interesting like movement patterns and like the way they play neutral, while having very good like call-outs as far as getting surprise kills, so to speak. So this should be a fun one for sure.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this already has come down to range. That Orcane can threaten a much broader range with the use of that puddle. There's the teleport to it to get a big hit.
Yeah, that is strong.
Whereas,
right.
oh yeah, Force Burn. That shoot, no, 20%. That kills. Force Burn's a lot more of a mid-range to getting in and kind of baffling your opponent. There's the teleport off of the special pummel. It teleports you to your puddle, which the forward throw is stronger. Wasn't quite enough to kill, but that would be very soon. There's the puddles. Doesn't quite get the punish. Catches Turnip at the edge of it. Empowered strong.
Okay, I was about to say no.
Empowered forward strong.
Teleport. Recovering with no up B. Good catch there. Still hasn't touched the ground. It doesn't have their double jump back yet.
But has a puddle now.
Yep.
Ooh, gets in with the special, ledge special. No puddle on the stage. Popped it for some pebbles. Locks it and punishes. Could use the puddles to extend the combo.
Yeah, the pool actually kind of messing Chari up there.
Ooh, good call out. Throws straight into the puddle for the attack.
And this is getting pretty spooky for Turnip at this point. Like, obviously the percent's climbing, but it's not just that, it's that they haven't... Okay, there we go. Is that they haven't found an opening in a way that they could safely get it.
Yeah, Chari's doing a really good job of using... That hits, I guess. Sure. Chari's doing a really good job of using these puddles to kind of threaten Turnip's range. To say, hey, you have to be aware of this. Gets the KO off the forward strong, sliding into it, no less. Turnip now on game point.
Well, on final stock, yeah, there is a full stock lead here from Chari. With how the start of the game was going is actually really surprising. It all just came down to a bit of arthritis, so to speak. Turnip just not being able to find the kill specifically for quite a while.
Gets in, that's a lot of smoke, but just cuts through it all. Not quite high enough. Eyes for it. That was so close, too. Chari takes game 1.
Climbing up the orange Fanta there.
I thought it looked like Thang, personally, is what I've been saying.
Sure.
It's just that radioactive orange color.
True. Okay,
all right.
Do you think that that's the sort of thing where a stage change could help Turnip quite a bit?
I think so. I mean, again, the question of ranges is tricky, because, like, Orcane can threaten a distance with the bubbles, and Chari does a great job of that. So I don't know if you want to go for a bigger stage, more platforms. It's tough. There's a few different approaches you could do here. Chari banning Air Armada and Tempest Peak. So hear me out. Hyperborean Harbor's on the table. I will say, Air Armada versus Orcane, unfortunate. That's a stage you want to take Orcane to.
Is it just because of how his recovery works?
Yeah,
okay.
Not having ledges that go all the way down can make it really tricky to recover if you don't have a move that can get you up. Opts for Rock Wall. So opting for one of the bigger stages in the game. That's what makes it kind of an interesting choice. Especially against a character that can threaten a very specific range.
I guess
roll in.
Because in my head I was like, where do you pick to find the kill faster? But you can also approach that as where do I pick to die later.
Yeah, yeah.
Either way is a swing in your favor as long as you manage to take it.
Sets up the clones.
That said, it is feeling like as the set is going on, Chari is getting kind of more of a read on the defensive options coming out from Atomic. What the saying is not quite said the other way. I don't remember... Oh, sorry. I don't remember exactly how much platform fighter experience Turnip has, so it might end up just coming down to a differential there. Chari, a very, very long time SSF goer, so they have plenty of
barely get that
flat
range
fighter
from
experience. Oh no, the up smash didn't slide as far as Terry thought.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That was kind of spooky, standing on the puddle for a second there. Goes for the up throw. Funny little quirk about that up throw, since it makes bubbles come out, if you're inside of Clarence Field, which negates projectiles, it just doesn't do anything.
That's hilarious.
You just stand there with your mouth open, and your opponent is out of your throw now.
Do they? Well, that's a question for later, but I wonder if they can, like, punish you for it. Anyway,
yes.
There goes the throw, back throw, yep, that'll take the first stock. Chari is at 100% though, so if Atomic can find the kill, then they can keep
Yeah,
this
it's
real
just a
close.
question of how much damage, maybe even a stock that Chari can take advantage of before that before that big hit comes out. Using the puddles to camp out his ledge.
Atomic's getting pushed by a lot of, like, chip damage, essentially. It's like a bubble here, a droplet there, an up tilt there, etc. This isn't gonna kill, but...
Turnip laying down smoke.
They went back to the bubble either
good
way.
approach. I was a little worried there. Out the smoke. The camera kind of gives you away a little bit. That was
Well, you
not
gotta
an
have the
issue in
phone
Rival
too, right?
Song. Oh, there's that hit.
Okay, yep. Gets it. And 71% is a lot, but isn't the end of the world.
No.
Let's jab the rip on block, though. Yeah, tries to frame trap.
And throws into the puddle. There's the bubbles. Gonna keep Turnip locked down. Turnip tries to go in. Catches a stray hit.
Smoke everywhere, but isn't really finding much to do with it as well.
Yeah, doing a good job moving around in it, trying to vary the approaches, but having a hard time getting in. There's the teleport a little above the ledge, but Chari's not able to punish it.
I think going that high actually is what saved him.
Yeah.
Ooh, good spacing there. Yeah, outside of her range, was to get away and live.
There's 2 force burns now.
It counts at 2,
Yeah.
right? You can't make like 3.
Yeah, you can't make a 3rd.
Okay. I figured, but... That's so crazy that Orcane also disappears on the side B, so you can't just, like, see them disappear and know where they're going.
Yeah, the side special where you teleport forward, you can actually vary its distance by holding the button down, so you can change how far you go, potentially getting past your opponent, trying to call out the punish. Orcane's a trickster. If Force Burn's about deception, Orcane is the trickster of the cast. A playful little trickster.
Chari's doing a really good job of just, like, walling out with all these bubbles.
Yeah, Chari's telling Turnip, no, I'm going to make you approach me. Tried to go in with the up strong there, but gets called out by Turnip.
Yeah, and that is the right way to play with the lead. If it goes to time, you're winning, so it's on your opponent to actually come over to you. That said, Turnip's doing a pretty good job of dribbling there. This is one of the downsides of being on such a wide stage. Kill it does!
Yes, it does.
Partial
Second hit off the
smash,
forward
very
strong.
confident.
There's the bubbles. Gets the up
Oh, no
there.
double jump.
Chari a little hesitant to approach. Ooh, gets in with the side special.
Doesn't quite kill, but yeah, that's spooky.
Yeah, Turnip's got a ways to go here.
We've
Throwing
seen
down
that
the
they
smoke.
can tack on a bunch of damage in one combo before. It's a matter of getting the right starters, and then reading the DI as well, of course.
Gets the up air, drops into Turnip.
That would be real, I didn't know that. You're right.
Teleporting into the smoke puts you in a state where you're not in special fall.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
I think.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the
Up.
hit. What a
Yep.
call out.
Sorry.
Charge up special, or up strong. And there it is. With that, our final score is
6 to
6 to
12
12.
in favor of Black Bulls.
Black Bulls winning the first match of the KSL.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you everyone for coming by tonight. Also, thank you to all of the players for putting on such a great show this evening. As a reminder one last time, this will be happening every Monday and Tuesday for the next 5 weeks, and then finals. It depends on how things go, basically.
There might be holiday breaks in there somewhere. We'll see what
Also
happens.
true. The Rivals 2 release date means this does overlap at least Thanksgiving, but hopefully not Christmas, New Year's. So, before we head off though, I do want to say, A, we'll be here tomorrow at 8:30. B, thank you again to all the players. And C, if you're tuning in just to watch, make sure you come check in on the players later on in the league, whether that's tomorrow, next week, or a couple weeks down the line. The whole point of these is to watch people, well, I guess the whole point of these for a viewer would be to watch people learn and improve as time goes on. For the players, they are, of course, the ones learning and improving with their team. Win or lose, I hope that everyone tonight had a great time and can take this to go prep for next week.
All
Thank
right,
you
we'll
very
see
much
y'all
for-
tomorrow.
Yep, thank you very much for helping commentate tonight, Jazz Hands.
My pleasure.
All right, have a good night, everyone.
Bye.